Hey guys, and welcome to welcome welcome one more time. Welcome once more time. Happy birthday dear Jairus,
bro. Hey,
happy birthday dear. Utaki tukuambie bro na ni leo
mdogo bro.
Nini?
Kuja pole.
Today is Jairus' birthday. We want to celebrate him in style. While you're listening to this, today is Jairus' not Jairus birthday.
Hiyo ni jina yenye ukiongeza apostrophe unafaa kuwa very king.
Jairus' birthday.
Ebu pair Jesus possession.
Jesus' birthday. So today is Jairus' birthday and we want to celebrate him. So stop whatever you're doing wherever you are. Okay. I want you to help me sing. All right?
Okay.
Happy birthday dear Jairus. Oh, so unajiimbia by the way.
Okay.
But si tunakuimbia.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday dear Jairus. Huko shuleni mlikuwa na kwaya. Kuna sauti ya kwanza. Sauti ya waliompata Yesu.
Ala.
Hiyo ni soprano sasa.
Acha hizo bariton. Unaweza imba bariton.
Mimi ni bariton by the way.
Ngoja.
Happy birthday.
Sasa nielewa.
Dear Jairus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear Jairus. Asante sana bro. Ningependa kushukuru for being a wonderful.
Nashukuru Mungu mzee.
Nashukuru
Mungu. Yeah.
Being a wonderful podcaster, umetubariki hapa kwa hii podcast. Nashukuru sana.
Okay.
I also believe our listeners have a testimony pia.
Sure.
Wherever they are. So please guys, wherever you are, please we'd like if Mimi I'm requesting, please drop a comment and send your wishes all to Jairus. Tutashukuru.
By the way,
sana.
I will be on standby.
You will be on standby. Anangoja saa hii. Please go to that comment box sahi before we continue with this episode. Just drop a special happy birthday message to Jairus na nakuambia tutafurahia na tushukuru.
And for that reason, thank you in advance.
All right.
Okay.
Na where the party atatuambia.
Where?
But I want to have a party today in our own special way. The party is beginning today in our own special way. Jairus, habari yako?
Mimi niko poa bro. Mimi niko sawa, sina kelele. Sina kelele.
Hata ukipiga kelele unapigia nani?
Sina kelele.
Unapigia nani? School. Hata pia mimi niko poa.
Okay.
Because I realize that sisi sana
time bro, ulikuwa na complain time.
So at least bana Mungu amenionekania.
Okay.
That lost time. Miaka ziliozliwa na nzige nitarudisha. So hiyo time yenye ilikuwa.
Wenda ungetoa hii ngoma, mimi sioni kama tungeijua hata kuna ngoma inaitwa anarudisha.
Kwa nini sasa?
Vile umeimba.
Wewe bora nimeimba na nimequote.
Ni sawa.
So ile time yenye ililiwa na nzige Mungu amerudisha.
Okay,
sema amen.
Amina.
But yes, I'm also doing well.
Okay.
And nashukuru.
Good to know. Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, guys, I hope you're also doing well. And the reason why we're asking whether you're doing well is because today, in fact, we want to talk about our wellness. Today, we want to talk about uko namna gani.
Yeah, exactly.
Si ukukua tu. Unajua mtu anakuuliza uko aje.
And by the way, nowadays times are so unprecedented nikwambia.
Mambo magumu sana.
Nikiona hata sana na post Julia hali wengine bana.
Aje nikwambie, ukiona mtu ana post memes mingi, shughulika. Iko shida mahali.
Acha hizo.
Wala iko shida mahali. You want to hide whatever you're going through with. Okay, I'm not saying it is intentional, but it's a way of trying to recuperate within you.
It's a psychological move.
Exactly.
And a clever one.
Juu sasa mimi nasikia emotionally down hapa hivi, wacha pia mimi nijichangamshe na kupost ma memes.
Yes.
Anakupostia memes so saba pale. Sisi tunacheka tunadhani huyu jamaa kwa sawa. Kumbe ni kuumia anaumia.
Wewe.
Acha nikwambie, kupost memes za relationship ati sijui badizi imekuwa more. Zimekuwa
ni kubaya msee.
Memes za relationship unasikia mtu anasema ati wewe endelea tu kumpigia saa 8 usiku ujue tu hiyo ndio saa anakulwa. Labda ndio huyo wake amekulwa hiyo saa.
No.
People are going through through things out here. Ukiona mtu ana post memes mingi, my friend,
watch out.
Shughulika.
Check on them. As much as you can.
Mimi niliuliza best yangu one morning. Bana nakonanga ukipost stories za kuwa single sana. You know like nini. Watu wanaumia kwa single huko nje. Hey, watu wanaumia kwa single.
Kuna watu wana branding singlehood as kitu poa sana.
Sasa yeye hivyo unaona brand. So kwa meme zake anajaribu kama kuonyesha ati kwa single is the life. Kwa single is the life. Bro, kumbe. Anatamani mshikaji. Ukiona mtu ana post video kuhusu kwa single, please go try kati huyo mtu.
But you see by the way, and it's not good. It's not good because unaona like ebu imagine your time hiyo kitu ilikuwa ina work tu vizuri tu. You wouldn't even want to hear anything to do with single nini unaona and then immediately vile maybe things zimeanza kukua rock TV na unaanza kutuambia about kukua single and all that. It's not good by the way. Instead I wish you would face your issues.
Face your issues.
And then una notice kwa relationship by the way. Kila relationship iko na story yake.
True.
Kila story yake.
Manual ni different.
Hata kuhandle mnafaa kubaki tu. Hapo tu. Bilibili tu. Bilibili tu hivi. Bas. The moment unaanza memes na ku post by the way. You're actually telling the public who you are and what is happening. Exactly. No. Although not directly. You're talking to us. You're talking to us. By the way, siko baya, but the other time we discussed kwa one of our relationship podcasts, we mentioned this story ya kwenda kwa WhatsApp na kupost video. You've been broken. By the way, let me tell you, siko baya, but it's not a good thing. I wish we would think better. Because at the end of the day, by the way, as much as you're posting, it's not helping.
It's not really.
Nobody's telling you, okay, sasa do your story. Wewe acha basi mimi nikuje nikuwe mshikaji. It never happens like that. Unaona.
And in fact, by the on that note, we want to have tangible solutions today.
Exactly.
To these things.
Exactly.
Solution we want to be
realistic. We want to be realistic.
We want to look
pure verbal realities. Our brand.
Tutafute sasa solution yenye inakufaa. Si memes.
Call it relatable. Ile kitu unaweza relate. Ile kitu unaweza relate na unaweza fanya. I mean tuache kukua kwa hii world ya imagination. Let's come to the real plan sasa na tufanye.
How do you deal with your issues?
Exactly.
And today is what we want to talk about today, you guys.
Exactly.
And so our topic today is about mental health. Umesikia vizuri?
Mental health.
The state of your mind.
Exactly.
The state of your head.
Your psychological life and emotional life.
In fact, that is please chukua notebook. Hatutaki mchezo leo.
The condition of your psychological and emotional state. Exactly. That's the thing.
Connect.
Yeah, exactly.
How are you feeling? Ama, how is your state emotionally? Connect that with how is your state psychologically,
exactly.
The way you think.
And actually, these two are pairs.
Yes, they go together. Because your emotional state will eventually affect your psychological state.
Definitely.
And if your psychological state is affected, your emotional state tutaiona.
Very true.
Utatumwagilia hapa mamuzi.
By the way, tutasonga even to your physical state.
Yes, because eventually it turns to be
so
your
if
physical.
You do not address your mental health, tutasonga hadi tuangalie your physical status.
Umekonaje buda? Ama umenonaje?
By the way, let me tell you something. When people are undergoing mental health problems, there are two possible things they do. Mimi psychologist yangu niangalie.
No, today leo tunajifanya sisi ni psychologist. Tunasaidia watu hapo. Watu mnagonjwa huku na hataki kusema.
There are two things sana watu hupenda kufanya. You either eat too much or you avoid eating. So you either put on weight or you remove weight. See that? So ukiona mtu amenona by the way usidhani tena kuna na mzuri.
Ati umenona. Bro umeanza kukua mdosi kwa sonko hapa.
Ninona ama nenepa. Hii Kiswahili msee.
Wewe unajua wewe ndio unaenda kwa school. Mimi kunaona huku kwa mtaa. Iko vile iko.
No man. Yeah, so you see by the way, watch out when people are disappointed, when people are angry, when people are depressed, sometimes they eat a lot. They eat a lot.
Acha niwaambie Okay, no. But no, sorry.
By the way,
let me take that back nikuelezee what I mean.
Acha ni confess. Mimi nikizamini na kulaga. Wallahi, lakini si sana sasa.
Hakuna sana. Kukula ni kukula. Unakula. Pole, we are not supposed to laugh at that. But bazo imebidi.
But look, I want you to compare me. Anyway, of course we are not supposed to compare. But I want you to look at someone mwenye amejam ama something is bothering him or her and they get into drugs, for example. You go to a pub and you drink yourself out.
Unaidisha crate.
You see that? Si mzinga crate. Na unailalisha yote. You see that? Unaona? So look at that. Okay? That's another way out. People try to release. People try to release the depression, the stress and all that. Unaona? But so you see, we really want to be very sensitive on this issue.
Yes.
Na kitu moja nimenotice, people are not aware of this.
Oh, yeah.
You see that? People are not aware of this.
Mental health awareness.
Yeah, by the way, are you aware this is the mental health?
This is the month for mental health
and
awareness.
Surprisingly, kitu imekuwa for about 70 years.
70 years.
Yes, ilianza 1949.
No, not
7 decades.
7 decades. Oh, yes, sorry.
7 decades, yeah? Ilianza somewhere 1949. It's an American association. Ilianza 1949 until now, you can imagine. And every year, the Mental Health Association imekuwa na topics to discuss every year. Things to do with body, fitness, wellness of the spirit, the well-being, etc. Risky behaviors, risky businesses, etc. So for this year, I'm not very sure, but I know they have a topic. To keep the world on their health issues, mental health awareness and well-being.
Yeah. So here on the Mjango series podcast, we have partnered with Youth Wa Kisasa.
Youth Wa Kisasa.
Youth Wa Kisasa is a program that helps the youth. Is a program that is centered around the youth to help in the development, a holistic development of the youth.
Okay.
And this time round, we have partnered with them to create awareness about mental health.
Okay.
All right?
Exactly.
So that you, wherever you are, you may start to realize that labda umekuwa mgonjwa na hujui. Labda wewe ni mgonjwa na hujui, ama labda utakuwa mgonjwa na hujui yako.
And by the way, let me tell you something. There's nothing as good as being aware. See, when you're aware, at least unajua utareact aje.
Oh yes.
Actually awareness is one and the same thing as proactive.
Shikilia.
Wow. Hiyo nayo ni ukweli. Proactive, yeah? Proactive. And with proactivity, by the way, just to make it clear, you imagine an issue that you may encounter and possible
solutions to it before it comes.
Exactly. Yes. Na by the way, ukifanyaga hivyo, your psychological mind iko aware. And when it is aware, by the way, you're not shocked. Have you ever known why what to experience heart attacks? Because you're not aware.
You're not aware.
Inakupata pap. You see? And it shocks you like that.
Yes.
And people die, by the way. People die. So take us through.
It is not a joke.
It's not a joke. It's something
people
serious.
have actually died because of mental health.
Yes.
And by the way, while we're talking about mental health, I don't want you to dismiss it because you think that it is something far-fetched from you.
No.
You know, we have often thought for so long that when we talk about mental health tunaongelea madhara.
In fact,
mtu wako madhara. Hiyo ni watu wako madhara. Let me tell you, labda unafaa kwa madhara saa hii na
ukiona mtu anaongea ni kama network unasikia pelekeni madhara huyu. And we make fun of it. We make fun of it, which is wrong.
Which is very, very wrong.
It is very, very wrong. Yes. Because in fact when you make fun of it, you escalate the whole thing.
The way unaharibu.
Inakuwa even worse. Because the person when you suffer from that anaona these people don't even care. They're making fun of it. You see that? Na kidogo by there, that's how some people turn into mad people.
Ama kamba shingoni.
Yeah. ama kidogo, and then you see it's funny the way we come up with stories after that person amekufa. You're like alikuwa ameanza, but what did you do? What did you do? You see that? What did you do? Like one of the topics nili notice yenye mental health association ilikuwa nayo ilikuwa trying to helping 1 in 4. You see? So in 4 people wenye unawajua wenye probably wanaweza kuwa na mental health issues. Yeah? Try to help one. That is one of the goals in a mental health association imekuwa nayo lately. Yeah, exactly.
So guys,
something. I remembered something. I checked something again while I was reading about mental health association and month. By the way, we have a program in Kenya. Ilianza 2019.
Nice.
And the task force. There was a task force. Okay?
Yes.
Now, wanasema 1 in 10 Kenyans suffer from mental health illness. You see that? Alafu, this task force by the ilitaka, Kenya declare depression and mental health issues ama illnesses as a national emergency. You see that? You see that? You see that? So, like this is something we cannot just ignore. Yeah. Exactly.
And by the way, when you hear 1 in 10 people, nataka ukipanda kwa hiyo matatu utapanda leo, my friend. Or probably you're listening to us from a matatu. Umevaa earphones pale na umetulia. Nataka ujihesabu kwa hiyo Nissan. You about squeezy COVID so nusu ya 14 ni watu wa 7 ama averagely 10 people. Okay. Let me tell you, among the 10 people mko na hapo kwa Nissan, one of you has a mental health what?
Trust me, issue. Illness. Exactly. Disorder.
Hatusemi ni wewe, lakini pia kama ni wewe, we are here to help.
And it's a fact.
Yes.
You as our listener, you can testify to this.
Yes.
You can testify
to this. So the reason why we are saying these things is because we want you to realize that this thing is not far away from us.
Exactly.
And again, the reason why we are talking about this is because normally we have associated mental health to be something that is really of high ranking. Wewe uko na shida ya akili, uko na kuruka, the level of madness is one that has never been seen before. Kama ya serial killer. No. When we talk about mental health, it is simple. It is just as simple as a cough. Coughing is kawaida. You might think.
And you see, interestingly, some people wanachukua mental health ati anikatu mse amechizi. It's not about kuchizi.
It's not about kuchizi.
Mse anaumia.
So this is the part where we now help you understand that there is a difference between mental health and mental disorder. Mental health is just the general state, okay?
The well-being.
Your
well-being.
So when we talk about mental health, we are not saying that you have a problem.
No.
We are just talking about your well-being in terms of the mental state.
Point.
Exactly.
Do not miss our point.
Exactly. Now, when we start talking about mental disorder, now that is a height.
Bas. That's a level sasa yenye.
Mental health imeharibika.
Bas. Ni kubaya. Hadi hata you may need a psychiatrist. From that level.
Oh, yes.
From that level.
We call it a shrink.
So the fact is over 90% of us right now, we don't need a psychiatrist. Okay? And by the way, it is possible that we avoid the possibility of needing a psychiatrist. You see?
By having
being
this conversation.
aware, exactly, and having this conversation.
So that you be aware of what it means to be mentally healthy,
exactly.
What it means to
take care of your psychological and emotional well-being.
Exactly. What to do, what not to do, and that is what we are getting right at. All right. So right at this point, I want us to start defining where all this begins. What are the things that are associated with mental health?
mental
You're
issues.
Not necessarily sick. But then when you have these issues, when you have these two symptoms, let us call them symptoms, then it is important for you now to start taking note that there could be an impending problem. All right?
Exactly.
We are not saying, again, you're sick. But when you start seeing things, for example, like anxiety. Now, these are the things that we relate to mental health, okay? When your anxiety levels are absurdly bad, when your anxiety levels are high, please consider.
That's an alarm.
It might just be an alarm.
Exactly.
When your depression levels. By the way, what is an anxiety, bro?
Anxiety. Anxiety. Anxiety.
Tutembelee huku kwa hewa watu wana assume hapa watu wanajua anxiety ni nini.
Anxiety. Okay, anxiety in my understanding ni ile state yenye you're not relaxed, yeah. You seem to be somehow out of control,
uneasy.
Exactly. There's a certain uneasiness, yeah. You're out. By the way, when they tell you to wait, you should wait. Okay. And if you cannot wait, you want to do something. We don't know what, but something. You're anxious. You're anxious. Okay. Yeah. So anxiety, for example, ni kama, let me use a scenario, a relationship. Okay. You feel like something is wrong on the other end.
Arudishi text. He text me 2 hours. I reply.
Yes. You see. And you really need an answer, like right now. Okay. You see.
Umemwambia babe, I miss you. Na hajajibu.
Exactly. So actually, anxiety is actually the lowest level of mental health issue. Na ni yenye itagraduate.
That is true.
Inaka rahisi, but itagraduate with time. You see? Itagraduate with time.
And I think I like the term you've used, graduating.
Wow.
And I think a good setting that we can draw this from. Bro, ushaingoja bet Ivan.
Niulize kwanza kama na bet.
Okay. Pole.
Sorry. It's okay. No. I can take that position. Let me assume that that's it. Okay.
But you are a shabiki. All right? Wewe tunajua wewe ni shabiki wa kubet. The other day Man City walibeba kikombe ya EPL. Wewe ni shabiki wa kubet na wewe ni mnoma sana. Huko Kamega watu wanaendanga Wembley ku watch game. Wewe unaendanga Wembley na umeshikilia roho ukijiambia bet zangu zivanie huko. Sijui, but that state that you have assumed ya kungojea bet ivane. You see sasa hiyo uneasiness unapata hiyo anxiety ile. Muna watch game ile team ulikuwa umekea Man U hiyo day. By the way, siku Man U and Man City. Umekea Man U siku. Kwa kwanza inaingia unaanza kusikia ni kama umedungwa mahali. Man U amefungwa bao moja.
Game inafaa ku run 90 minutes lakini inakaa 90 days.
90 days. Bao moja ishaingia, that feeling of anxiety. Wakishaeka bao ya pili Man U amefunga wa pili, unasikia kuhara.
Lakini bado uko na matumaini. Imeanza
first half. Acha nikwambie, wakifungwa bao ya tatu. Only a miracle can save the game. And only a miracle will save you from the depression that is coming.
Exactly.
Hiyo ni depression inakuja.
Pole tu.
Acha nikwambie.
So umeona the way it is beginning as anxiety.
Low level.
Unaona ya?
Low level.
Exactly.
Acha nikwambie, betika kutumia hata kutumia ukichoma beta kutumiangi SMS. Congratulations umechoma beta. Hakuna. But when you go unajua unaenda kwa bet slip. Unajua hujabet. Acha nikwambie.
You see it's funny the way unaanza hata kucast players. Player hajui.
Sijui yako na shida gani?
Amekuangusha. Angusha kitu gani? Anacheza game. Analipwa kucheza game. Umewekeza pesa hapo. Nimekupiga. Umewekeza tu kivyako sema acha niekeze. You see that? And let me tell you something very sensitive. Anxiety by the way inakaa harmless. Inakaa harmless.
True.
Yeah. No harm. You see? But not until you graduate to the next level,
which is depression.
Depression sasa. You see? Ilianza as you being anxious. Now you're depressed. Hautoki hata nje.
Ulifungua bet slip. Ulikuwa pale kwa bet slip. Watu wenye wamebet tunajua hii. Unajua labda ukilekelea games za usiku ukaenda kudoze. Acha niwaambie ulalangi. Lala ule usingizi ndio wa mangamungama. Kuna usingizi type 2. Kuna usingizi wa pono. Usingizi wa, please pronounce it properly. It is usingizi wa pono. Ni usingizi wa, sasa hiyo ni deep sleep. Umelala vizuri.
Inaitwa mnono.
Lala unono. Lakini sasa hii usingizi mama sijui inaitwa okay, there's a word for it. But iko hapa juu. Unajua kuna maana ndani na maana.
Actually unalala kama sungura. Forest. Unaona?
Always watching your back.
Unasikia tu. Ukisikia tu kwa nyasi,
ndio kuamka kubaya. Exactly. Even though ukingojanga bed sleep usiku yote hata udozingi. That is anxiety building up, bro. And
you see, by the way, you have two sessions in your mind. Kuna session ya kupangia pesa itaingia. Na vile unaweza kosa hiyo pesa. Na vile imepotea. Hiyo. Unaanza hata kucheza kwa kichwa.
My friend ulibet na help yote. Imeenda.
Acha tu msee.
Wewe unajui inaenda tu pole pole. Asubuhi utaamka, hata usingizi itakuishia.
Yeah.
By 4 am usingizi imekuishia.
Na sasa unaamkia devotion.
Hata uweze kuongelesha Mungu hiyo mfano. Juu hata ni ama utamuongeleza. Ukimwambia Mungu atakaye nichomeka. Geuza.
Cheza kiwewe.
You can do miracles.
Big man bazu.
Let me tell you, utafungua your bed sleep. Uangalie. Ukiona tu red ya kwanza, ujue tu imechoma yote. Depression.
Unaisha nguvu. Sasa unasikia kulala na hakuna usingizi.
Acha nikwambie, hiyo ndo time sasa unasikianga kuendea crate.
Akiba zena ulikuwa umepromise mrembo wako utacheza kiwewe kesho.
Kianani. Sasa utacheza kukiwewe kwa bar. Kwenda kutoa stress. Ile pesa yenye ulikuwa umeweka chini ya mattress utatoa uende ushike crate. And now you see this is depression. Now we have reached level of depression. Because let me tell you how you know you are depressed. Unasikia umejump for no good reason.
Wow.
That is how you start to know you're depressed. When your moods are just off. When you cannot start to think.
You're just angry at anything.
And
almost anyone.
And in almost anyone.
For no good reason. No apparent reason.
My friend, you are depressed. You do not want to associate with yourself with people now. You start to feel like hapana aje sasa. All those things, hizo feelings zote. That is what we are now terming as depression. Depression imeingia. Now let me tell you, depression now starts to lead you through things. You start to look for ways to express your depression.
Exactly.
Unatupostia memes atukatry. Sawa. That is one way of expressing your depression.
Exactly.
Memes probably they are harmless, but I think we'll come to realize later that it is not the best avenue to handle depression.
Exactly.
But now sasa uende ushike crate bro, and now you want to chafua meza. Just as a way to forget your problems. It is in the same way as when you're in a relationship and you break up. Ushaisikia vile una feeling?
Ndio hiyo.
Depression.
Ndio hiyo.
Your mental health
it is also the same way, by the way, as when someone loses a job.
Kia.
Say that, especially when you're a breadwinner. You can imagine.
Kwanza corona pole kwa everybody was lost jobs.
By the way, I noticed while I was doing certain research, how many people, is it 7 million people across the world lost their jobs? Yeah, they lost their jobs. Yes, 7 million.
Good people.
Yes,
have lost their jobs.
And most definitely, most of them are breadwinners.
Exactly.
Yes.
So if you probably lost your job in the line of corona and all those things, pole. And now what you are trying to say here right now is that experience that you have after losing your job, those feelings that you have, those feelings of helplessness, those feelings of despair.
Exactly. Despair.
These are the things that we are calling your mental health.
There's another sector, by the way. Results imetoka juzi. Are you aware tuko na 28,000 E's? Tell me how that
easy mingi.
Tell me how that student alikuwa ana feel kwanza akingoja hata kuangalia your results. Do you know what an E is, by the way? 19% and below. 19% and below. Everything in your ulifanya you got a 19%. Do you know that some people, let me tell you, there was an interesting story sisi tukifanya KCSE 2016. Results vile zilitoka when we had 121 is peke yake. You remember? 121. In fact kuna number plate iliandikwa tu hiyo ziko 121A. So what case what
nilipata yes siwezi
ku. No, it's okay. Now there's a student who got a C-. Na alikapchariwa kwa story kwa news, by the way. Alienda mtoni akaingia maji direct hivyo. Kisima. Bowl. Do you know what the lady alikuwa, she was a girl. Alikuwa anasema alikuwa ana expect kupata A-. And then she got a C-.
Where?
You hear that? That lady direct alikimbia kaingia kwa bowl. it's a story yenye ilikuwa ina revolve at that time, during that time. So ndo nakwambia
alituacha by the
yeah, hivyo tu.
Wow.
Hivyo tu, you see? Yeah. So you see, by the way, okay, I'm not saying that that lady alifanya kitu mbaya, but some of the things zinaweza to lead tena into depression and mental health issues ni expectations. You know, there's a difference, like sasa hivi vile walifanya exam hivyo, there's a difference between what you expect to get and what you will get.